We're obviously in the gazebo, where we live full-time.
The following program,
modern style.
Everybody is, in real life and on the show, dealing with the loss of Ed with Richard. And I think it raises a question for, I'll say just the three women for sure, or sort of encourages their journey of like, what next, you know?
Layout's coming along.
Good. Okay, keep it moving. We have a deadline here.
Rory has been working in the field of journalism for 8 years, and the field changed very dramatically when she started. So she probably had a bit of a rude awakening and had to roll with it. So she has been chasing stories wherever she can, just staying with friends in different cities in the process. And she is coming back home to go to her grandfather's funeral and see her mother, who she hasn't seen in a long time, and that's where we pick up. Still the small town that you can get away to where there isn't too much influence of, you know...
Pokemon Go.
Yeah, whatever it is.
I think for each character who's living in a different decade, it's sort of the quintessential, what does one face at this age, you know? You are in a career place, obviously you can speak to that, but I think I'm sort of in a midlife crisis, and I would say Emily, my mom, is kind of, how can she move on from this loss?
She's a widow all
Yeah.
of a sudden, and has to sort of make a new plan for her life. And yeah, Rory is a career woman. She's wanting to be a career woman, and you know, maybe it isn't exactly the way she would have designed it herself.
Oi, with the poodles already.
I think the number one question is, what was it like? Which is very hard to explain because there's very little to compare it to. You know, it's coming back to something that's so familiar yet new. The stages are the same, yet they're different. We are the same, yet we're different. You know, the novelty of starting a sort of new project with people already excited. Because normally you start a TV show and people are like, what's it about? I don't even get it. You know, like this was such a different, so now the challenge is to give them everything, give the people everything they want, which we hope is possible.